All right, and we are live. Welcome back po to Gurong Pinoy. And of course, we would like to especially welcome back the members of Team Piaget. Again, if you are still not a member of Team Piaget, it's very easy to become a member. Just send a message to our Facebook page. Yung Facebook page po natin ay Gurong Pinoy. Hindi po Gurong Pinoy Let Online Group, pero Gurong Pinoy lamang po yung pangalan ng ating Facebook page. Just send a message so that you can be accommodated. Your questions are going to be answered by all our admins dyan po sa ating Gurong Pinoy na Facebook page. Now, what are some advantages of becoming a member of Team Piaget? You can answer our quizzes, you can watch the full-length video, you can download all the PowerPoint presentation. Of course, we have the free pre-board and also we have our free final coaching. So next weekend po, pre-board na tayo for June 2022, the licensure exam for teachers. So again, if you'd still want to become a member of Team Piaget, humabol na po kayo. If you are not taking the LET in June, okay lang din po because your membership sa Team Piaget is valid until September of this year. So again, just send us a message so that you can become a member of Team Piaget. You can enjoy the full-length video. Now, we'd also like to welcome back, of course, yung ating mga newbies, yung mga kakatune in pa lamang. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. There's so many videos there that can help you pass the LET. There's almost 400 videos sa ating YouTube channel. And also, we'd like to welcome back our Team Thunders, yung mga bagong-bagong LPTs natin, yung mga matagal nandito sa atin, yung siguro year 2020 pa, nung nag-start yung Gurong Pinoy, nung nag-start yung pandemic, nandito na sa atin. Welcome back, of course, and congratulations sa mga bago nating LPTs. Now, tonight's discussion is centered on general education. These still are questions coming from March 2022 licensure exam for teachers, also coming from January 2022. So again, Gen Ed po tayo tonight. Please do like, love, and share our video. It's very important that you are sharing our video so that we can reach out to more people, so that we can help more people tackle the LET, no? So maging LPTs na din sila gaya ng mga fresh nating LPTs. Okay, so again, please do like, love, and share our video. And let us all start with our opening prayer. We thank you for this new day, Lord. Help us to embrace all that it may hold for us, to hear the bird song and have new melodies in our hearts, to see the sunrise and create beauty with our hands, to touch the leaves that grow afresh, and allow your love to touch our hearts, to smell the fragrance of the flowers and breathe in the wonder of your creation, to dwell on the beauty of our world and study and fathom your miracles, to enjoy the conversations we have and the lessons we go to. May we drink in all the goodness you have for us. Amen. All right, now once again, as I have mentioned, this is general education, 20 items, all coming from the previous licensure exam for teachers. These are the items that I can vouch you are going to see again in your upcoming licensure exam for teachers, no, this coming June. Okay, so again, makinig na maayos. And of course, please do like, love, and share our video. We are going to start in a few minutes. Okay, mag-like, love, and share na po ng ating video so that we can start. We still have 200 people not liking, loving, sharing our video. Again, please do like, love, and share our video. Sir Jeffrey Arida, El Maestro, parang napakabisaya, no? Team Thunders, Gurong Pinoy member since 2020. Of course, fresh LPT na si Sir Jeffrey. Okay, so again, be like Sir Jeffrey, ganun din si Ma'am Buenafe Porol, no? LPT. Mga fresh nating LPTs ito, yung mga matagal nang nandito since we started with Gurong Pinoy nung nag-start nga yung pandemic. Okay, so again, please do like, love, and share our video. Please like na and love and share our video so that we can all start. And of course, you can also support us by sending us stars on Facebook Live and by sending us super chat, super stickers, or super thank yous on YouTube. Okay? Again, like, love, and share our video so that we can all start. This is general education. We still have 100 people not liking our video. Yung like, love, and share button po, nandyan lamang, malapit lamang po sa inyong comment box. Okay, please like, love, and share our video. Facebook user, hindi ko po nakikita yung inyong pangalan. Hello po, Coach Mec. Thank you so much po dahil po sa Gurong Pinoy, LPT na po ako ngayon. Congratulations. Ito din, si Ma'am Esnay. Hi po, Coach Mec. I miss your voice po. March 2022, let passer. Marami pong salamat. Congratulations, ma'am. Okay, again, please do like, love, and share our video. Yung mga hindi nagla-like at hindi nagla-love at hindi nag-share, alam nyo na. Okay, yung mga nagla-like, love, and share, of course, are those who are going to be blessed and those na hindi mahihirapan sa inyong actual licensure exam for teachers. Meron pa ba tayong gift certificate? Parang ang luma na ng gift certificate. Sir Rama or Ma'am Rama? Parang wala ng gift certificate. Parang matagal na po yun. Okay, so again, for those of you who are newbies, we are having our discussions. No, if you are a part of Team PSA 7 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, we post your link for your test. Then of course, by 7 p.m. we have our discussion. Saturdays Gen Ed and Sundays would be for Prof Ed. Okay, so if you are a member of Team PSA, diretso po kayo sa Team PSA. Doon po kayo manood so that you can enjoy the full-length video. Now again, next weekend you are going to have your free pre-board. And so 100 items for pre-board general education on Saturday and 100 items then on Sunday. Okay, so wala po tayong quiz this coming weekend, no? So wala pong discussion. Quiz lamang po for your pre-board. All right, now we start with question number 1. Okay, unang-una, pambungad, math kaagad, yung inyong paborito. How long will it take A and B together to finish a job which can be done by A alone in 6 days and B alone in 3 days? Is it letter A, 2.5 days, letter B, 3 days, letter C, 2 days, or letter D, 3.5 days? Okay, what's your choice? For number 1, your favorite, math. Okay, so you are given 3 minutes to complete this. Ma'am Joanna May Kagurangan, yes po, kahit po new member kayo, pwede po kayo mag-take ng pre-board. No, yung pre-board is actually in preparation for the June 2022 na licensure exam for teachers. But even if you are a new member and you are not going to take the test in June, pwede po kayong mag-take ng ating pre-board. Kasi po, yun din yung i-discuss natin in the following weekends. Likwak ka agad? Number 1 pa lang? Yung iba ayaw na mag-solve. Okay, C or B? Karamihang choice niyo C or B? C yata, sabi ni Facebook user. Favorite? Sabi ni Ma'am Ronaldine Lopez, favorite yung math. C or B? Meron ding iilang D. Meron ding A. Okay, so samot-sari. Ma'am Jackie Colonna, yes po, nakikita na po kayo, nakapag-register na po kayo sa StreamYard. Okay, C or B, that's the majority. No, those are the majority of your answers. Okay, let's go back to your question. All right, so question here, how long will it take A and B together to finish a job which can be done by A alone in 6 days and B alone in 3 days? So this actually is a working together problem, okay? Now, whenever you have this problem here, you use the formula 1 over A plus 1 over B equals 1 over T, where A here, A dito would be the number of hours for, or the number of days in this case, for the first person, no? So that's 6. And B, as one of your denominators, this is the number of days for the second person. Okay, and T, of course, that is what we are looking for, no? So this is the number of days that they spend working together. Okay, so if you have this formula, you simply substitute the numbers that we have in our given question here. So again, A spends 6 days and B spends 3 days. Okay, equals 1 over t. Again, we are looking for the number of days that they'd spend working together. Okay, now as you can see, you have your dissimilar fractions. Now, so dissimilar fractions tayo, we need to use the GCF of 6 and 3. And we know that their GCF is 6. Okay, so 6 divided by 6 is 1, multiplied by 1, that would give you 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2, multiplied by 1, that would give you 2. So 1 plus 2 over 6 equals 1 over t. Okay, now we can already add these two numerators here, and we are given 3 over 6 equals 1 over t. Now we can cross multiply these two fractions here, no? So we cross multiply them, and that would give us 3t equals 6. Saan ang galing yung 3t equals 6? 3 times t, that's 3t. 6 times 1 is 6. Okay? So to get the value of t, what we do is we divide both sides by 3. Okay, so that we can cancel the 3 that we have here. Okay, so dividing both sides by 3, 3 here is canceled, and you are given t over 6 divided by 3, or the answer is 2. Okay, so the answer here should be 2. Now, you can also choose to, dito sa step na to, no, dito sa pangalawang step natin, pwede nyo din gamitin yung butterfly method nyo. Okay, so by butterfly method, you can just multiply. Okay, so i-multiply mo lamang yung fractions mo dyan. No? So 1 times 3 is 3. Then 1 times 6 is 6. Then you multiply the denominator. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so pwede din ganyan kung ayaw nyong kunin yung GCF. Pero dito kasi, simple lang yung GCF, no? But because you have very small numbers. But if you have bigger numbers, and if you find it easier to use the butterfly method, pwede din. No? So what you do is you multiply this numerator here by the denominator of the other fraction. So 1 times 3, that's 3. Then 1 times 6 is 6. Then you multiply the denominator. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so you have 3 plus 6 over 18 equals 1 over t. Then you can proceed to your addition. 3 plus 6, of course, is 9 over 18 over or equals 1 over t. Then you can proceed with your cross multiplication here. Now, so you have 9t equals 18. So t would still be 2. Okay, so parehas pa rin naman. Your answer be letter C, 2 days. Okay, so 2 days po yung ating tumpak na choice for number 1. Ma'am Regina siya, yes po, nakikita po kita. Okay, so again, correct choice for number 1 is letter C. Kung ligwak naman, move on lang kaagad. Okay lang po yan. Okay, now number 2. If a die is rolled, what is the probability of getting a number divisible by 2? Is it letter A, 1/2, letter B, 1/3, letter C, 1/4, or letter D, 1/6? Okay, what's your choice? Question number 2. Ma'am Joy Araneta, yes po, you are visible. Yung mga Ma'am Miriam V. Marcelo, yung mga questions niyo po about PRC, mag-email po kayo sa kanila. Hindi ko po masasagot yung mga questions niyo about sa PRC. Again, if you want to join Team Piaget so that you can download our PowerPoint presentation, you can watch the full-length video, no? Kasi yung sa Facebook page natin, sa YouTube channel na puputol po yan, you can just send a message sa Facebook kung saan kayo nanonood ngayon. Just send a message after our live stream para po ma-assist kayo ng ating admin. Okay, letter A for number 2. I see a lot of letter A. Sir Chris Green, I see your name. Every time that we have our live stream, kailangan niyo po mag-register so that you can be visible during the live stream. Okay, so here, going back to question number 2, if a die is rolled, no? So when you say die, isang die lamang, no? So dice kasi yung tawag natin kahit isa sa Pilipinas. But in reality, pag isa lamang die dapat yung ating term, no? So pag dalawa na, then we can say dice, no? So isang die is rolled. Now the question is, what is the probability of getting number divisible by 2? Your choices are letter A, 1/2, letter B, 1/3, letter C, 1/4, or letter D, 1/6. Now, if you have a die, your denominator would be 6. Tandaan po itong ating mga denominators. If the given, the question tells you that you have a pair of dice, the denominator would be 36. If the question tells you that you have a deck of cards, the denominator would be 52. No? So depende din sa given sa inyong question kung ano yung sinabi ng inyong question. Pag sinabi ng question mo na red cards lamang, and so sa deck of cards mo, you have to divide this by 2, no? So 26. Okay? Pero pag isang die lang, 6 po yung ating mga magiging denominator, such as what we have here in question number 2. Now, if you roll a die, the probabilities are that you are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 6 lamang yung probabilities, di ba? Kasi 6 lamang yung faces ng die mo. Your question is, what is the probability of getting a number divisible by 2? Now, out of all the numbers that you have here, those that are divisible by 2 would be 2, 4, and 6, di ba? So 2, 4, and 6. That means it would be 3 over 6 or 1/2. Okay, so bakit 6? Because your denominator, again, your total number of possibilities would be 6 if you are dealing with just a die. Okay, so 3, saan naman nanggaling yung 3 natin? We have 3 numbers, 3 possibilities that are divisible by 2. And those are the numbers 2, 4, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, that's 3, divided by the total number of outcomes, which is 6, or in simplest form, this would be 1/2. Okay, simplest term would be 1/2. So letter A, 1/2 is the choice for number 2. Okay, so again, kung tama ang choice, congratulations. Kung ligwak naman, move on lang kaagad. Okay, so letter A for number 2. We move on with number 3. Okay, still math. Okay, ito ay isang conversion problem, no? How many seconds are there in a 24-hour day? Is it letter A, 86,400, letter B, 1,779, letter C, 1,590, or letter D, 84,600? Okay, what's your choice for number 3? Again, please do like, love, and share our video. There's still 200 people not liking, loving, and sharing our video. Paki-like, love na po. Nandyan lamang po, katabi ng inyong comment box, no? Yung inyong like, yung heart icon, yung thumbs up icon, and of course, please do share our video. Ma'am Hides Mendoza Chongson, doon po kayo manood, ma'am, sa Team Piaget. So punta po kayo sa Team Piaget. At doon po kayo manood para wala pong putol, no? Wala pong interruption. Okay, number 3, I see a lot of letter A's. Tumpa kaya yung karamihan or ligwalkers kaya? We will find out. All right, letter A, karamihang choices ninyo. Okay, so again here, we are going to convert your hours into seconds. Okay, now, unang-una, seconds ito, hindi po seconds, ha? You don't pronounce this as seconds, but you say seconds. Okay, so seconds. Now, you are given 24 hours. Now, so 24 hours first, we are going to convert the number of hours into minutes. Okay, so you know that there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, so what you do is, since your 24 hours here is a whole number, you understand that its denominator is 1. No? So numerator yung inyong 24 hours. And so you have to put the hours as the unit of your hours to minutes sa ilalim para ma-cancel mo siya, no? Kasi hindi naman natin kailangan yung hours, kino-convert nga natin siya into the number of seconds. So again, the number of hours That should be converted to the number of minutes. So hours and hours here, we could cancel this, and we are left with minutes. Okay, and we know that there's 60 minutes in an hour. Now you have your answer now for 60 minutes. No, nasa minutes na yung answer mo. We now have to convert the number of minutes into the number of seconds. So since nasa numerator itong minutes mo, you write your minutes sa inyong conversion factor sa inyong denominator so that you can cancel this. Okay, and you know that in 1 minute you have 60 seconds. Okay, so again, you can cancel those units that you don't need. You are left with just seconds. Again, seconds, not seconds. Okay, so seconds po yan. So cancel hour and hour, minutes and minutes. But again, you are left with all those numbers there, and what you do is you just multiply all those numbers, because of course you see that all those numbers are in the numerator of your fractions. Okay, so 60 times 60 times 24, and your answer would be 86,400 seconds, and that would be letter A. Okay, so letter A is tumpak for number 3. Letter A ang ating sagot. Okay, so pag tumpak, congratulations. Pag ligwak, move on ng kagad. All right, we move on with number 4. Again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you don't need to screenshot, you don't need to copy anything because you can download the PDF later. Okay, number 4. Math pa rin, no? Hindi na tayo tinggilan ng math. On a certain day, 3 computer technicians took turns in manning a 24-hour internet shop. The number of hours Cesar, Bert, and Danny were on duty was in the ratio of 1:2:3, respectively. The shop owner pays them 40 per hour, 40 pesos per hour. How much would Danny receive for that day? Is it letter A, 230 pesos, letter B, 160 pesos, letter C, 960 pesos, or letter D, 480 pesos? Okay, what's your choice for number 4? Sir Art Emias, ang sarap pumalik dito. The best online review. Thank you so much, Ma'am Mek, sa Ison Manaay. Madami akong natutunan po sa inyo, lalo na sa Prof Ed. Nakakuha po ako ng 87 sa Prof Ed. Salamat, Gurong Pinoy. Congratulations. Okay, so isa ng LPT. Si Ma'am or si Sir Art Emias? Okay, what's your choice? Number 4. Okay, you are given 3 minutes. Your pre-board for next weekend, we are going to open the quizzes by 7 a.m. You can complete it until 7 p.m. Okay, so within the range po, no, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Siguraduhin pong malakas yung internet nyo para dire-diretso yung inyong pagsagot. Again, for those of you who are still asking how to join, just send a message to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is Gurong Pinoy. Ma'am Johaima Sumsan, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you don't really need to download. No? Nandun lamang po lahat ng videos natin sa Team Piaget. Hindi po sila nawawala, and full length po yung videos natin sa Team Piaget. Okay, I see letter D. Tumpa kaya ang letter D? Okay, so here you are given your partitive proportion. No? So partida, pinartida yung inyong proportion. Meron kang internet shop that's open for 24 hours and you have 3 computer technicians. Okay, so si Cesar, si Bert, and si Danny. Now, ang duty nila, number of hours nila would be 1, that's for Cesar, 2, this is the proportion. I mean, so 1 for Cesar, 2 for Bert, and Danny, 3. Okay? Now, kada oras na sila ay naka-duty, yung kanilang salary is 40 per hour. Now, the question is, how much would Danny receive for that day? Remember, yung proportion or yung ratio ni Danny is 3, no? So, tatlo yung part ni Danny sa kabuuan ng 24-hour internet shop. Okay, now, if you will be solving this, you get the total number divided by the total ratio. Okay, so total number muna divided by the total ratio. So yung total number natin sa ating question would be 24, di ba? 24 hours yung kabuuan. And you get the total ratio. Sa magagaling yung total ratio mo? This one right here. You add them, no? So 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 would give you 6. And so you are given your fraction, 24 hours divided by 6, which is our total ratio. And so each part would be 4. Okay, so kada parte would be 4. So that means si Cesar works 4 hours. Dahil si Cesar, one part kasi siya. So 1 times 4, that's 4, no? So 4 hours yung pagtatrabaho ni Cesar. Kay Bert naman, 2 times 4, 8 hours yung trabaho ni Bert. And kay Danny, 3 times 4, 12 hours nagtatrabaho si Danny. Okay, so that would be 3 times 4. This is the number of hours for Danny. Okay, so 3 parts times 4 for each part. That would be 12 hours. And we know that each hour, they are paid 40 pesos. Okay, so we multiply 12 hours by 40, and we are given letter D, 480. Okay, so 480 is tumpak. Letter D for number 4. Okay, not 160. We are looking for Danny. Si Danny po ito, yung last, no? So you have to be careful whenever you are assigning the different parts here. Cesar is 1, Bert is 2, and Danny is 3. So 3 times 4, that will be equal to 12 hours. Then you multiply that by 40. That's the payment for every hour that Danny works. So 12 times 40, that will give you 480, letter D, ang tumpak na choice. Okay? Now we move on with question number 5. Ayun. Ay, math pa rin, no? Slight math. Which of these statements is always true? Letter A, the sum of 3 consecutive pages of a book is always odd. Letter B, the sum of the 2 square numbers cannot be odd. Letter C, the sum of the page number of the 2 consecutive pages of a book is 7. Or letter D, the sum of 5 consecutive numbers is always divisible by 5. Okay, what's your choice? Number 5. Okay, so sa mga nagsasabing blurry, no, i-change lamang po yung inyong video quality. Paki-like, again, like, love, and share our video. Napaka-importante that you're liking, loving, and sharing our video, especially if you have, if you think that Gurong Pinoy is helping you prepare for your LET, or if Gurong Pinoy has already helped you pass your licensure exam for teachers, please do like, love, and share our video. Okay, letter D. I see letter D's in our comment box. Tumpa kaya ang letter D? Okay, so going back to question number 5 here. Sabi, which is always true? Okay, is it letter A, the sum of 3 consecutive pages of a book is always odd? Okay, so when you say consecutive, magkakasunod. So dapat daw palaging odd, no? Hindi even. Palaging merong remainder if you divide it by 2. So if we try letter A, no? And if you have the 3 consecutive pages of the book, say you have page 1, page 2, page 3, and you add this to get their sum, the answer is 6. Okay, and 6 is an even number, so that means ligwak itong letter A. It's not always true. Now, what about letter B? The sum of 2 square numbers cannot be odd. Now, say you have 1 squared plus 2 squared, okay? 1 raised to the second power plus 2 raised to the second power. That would give you 1 plus 4. Now, 1 plus 4, if you add this, that will give you 5. Okay? Sabi nga cannot be odd, but 5 is an odd number. And so, hindi rin po pwede yung letter B mo. Now, letter C, the sum of the page number of the 2 consecutive pages of the book is even. If you have page 1 and page 2 and you add them to get their sum is 3. Okay, so and 3 is an odd number, it's not an even number. Now, what about letter D? No, letter D na lang natitira nating choice. The sum of five consecutive numbers is always divisible by 5. So say if you have the numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, the answer will be 15, and 15 is divisible by 5. You try another set of five consecutive numbers, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Their sum is 125. It's still divisible by 5. And so we say letter D is tumpak. Okay, so letter D po, ang tumpak na choice. The sum of five consecutive numbers is always divisible by 5. So tandaan na po ito, no? Para sa upcoming let nyo, hindi na kayo magsusolve. Pag nakita nyo yung question na to, your answer will be the sum of five consecutive numbers is always divisible by 5. Okay, so letter D for number 5. All right, we move on with number 6. Still math. The fraction halfway between 3 over 7 and 4 over 7 is blank. Letter A, 1/2. Letter B, 1/3. Letter C, 1/4. Or letter D, 1/8. This is a very common question in math. No? Paulit-ulit na ito. Sa kada licensure exam for teachers yata, meron ito. And so, dapat alam nyo na kung ano yung sagot para hindi na po kayo mag-solve. Yung die natin kanina, ganun din, no? So, paulit-ulit na din yun. Dapat alam nyo na kung ano yung sagot. Okay, I see A's in our comment box. May iilang B. All right, so here you're asked for the fraction halfway between 3/7 and 4/7. Okay, so what you do, of course, is you add 3/7 plus 4/7, and you are going to get your 7 over 7. No? So 7 over 7, if you have a fraction where the numerator and the denominator are the same number, your fraction then would be equal to 1. No? So equal to 1 yan. Kahit na 1 million over 1 million, that would still be equal to 1. 1,000 over 1,000, that would still be equal to 1. Now you are asked for the fraction halfway. What is half of 1? Okay, and so your choice would be letter A, 1/2. Of course, 1/2 po yung half ng 1. Okay, so 1/2 is the tumpak na choice, that's letter A. So again, tandaan yung mga common questions natin sa math para makasave tayo ng time at siguradong tumpak ang ating sagot. When you take the let, no, wag na kayong mag-solve. Okay, so this question is very common. No? So 3 over 7 and 4 over 7, that's 7 over 7, that's equal to 1. And halfway of that fraction, of course, would be 1/2. Okay, so letter A, 1/2 is tumpak. We move on with number 7, math pa rin. If the average of arithmetic mean of x and -5 is 10, then what must be the value of x? Letter A, 15, letter B, 30, letter C, 25, or letter D, 20. Parang from number 1 until number 7, math tayo lahat, no? Okay, so those people who are already licensed professional teachers, yung mag-OO's taking na, yung mga kakapasa in March, they can vouch na ito yung mga nakita nila. No? So maraming math and maraming Filipino at science sa Gen Ed, previous Gen Ed sa March 2022. Sir Oliver Carlon, thank you Mamek and Gurong Pinoy. Malaking tulong po talaga. Mga videos at live discussion natin to pass the let. Thank you from Team Piaget. Let passer na po. Congratulations. LPT na si Sir Oliver Carlon. Okay, is it letter A? Maraming nagsasabing letter A. Tumpa kaya ang letter A? Okay, what's your choice? Letter A, karamihang choice niyo. May ilang letter C and D. Okay, so you are given the arithmetic mean of 10. When you say arithmetic mean, this is just the average, no? So, ang average daw ng two numbers is 10. Yung numbers mo is -5 and the other number is x, no? It is unknown. And you are asked for that value of x. Now, remember, I've already given you the shortcut method of how to solve for, how to look for the missing number whenever you are given the average and the other numbers. Okay, you remember last weekend we had minus add. Okay, so una-una ima-minus mo yung given number mo from the average. Okay, so yung average that's given, arithmetic mean mo, your average na given sa ating question is 10. And you minus or you subtract the other numbers from 10. Okay, so what you do is you subtract -5 from 10. So that would be 10 minus -5. So minus -5 here, of course, that would be +5. And so you have 10 plus 5, that would give you 15. Okay, so ito kasi yung second step natin. The differences you have to add, no? So you have to add the differences. Isa lang kasi yung number natin dito, so you don't really see step number 2, no? So, minus, add. Una muna, ima-minus mo yung given item mo, yung given number mo from the average. If you have more numbers here, you need to subtract all of them from your average. Then whatever is the difference, whatever differences you get from subtracting your numbers from the average, you add them, no? So in this case, isa lang kasi yung ating number. Okay, so 10 minus -5 or 10 minus -5, that would be 10 plus 5. And whatever answer you have here, you add that to your given arithmetic mean or to your average. So that's 10 plus 15. And so the answer would be 25. Okay, so 25 po yung ating choice. That's letter C. Po pwede din naman na sundin mo yung old method natin. No? So 10 is your average, and you know that to get the average, you add up all the given items, in this case, -5, and you are still looking for x. You don't know what x is. And you divide that by the number of items. So we divide this by 2 since we only have 2 numbers here, okay? And so for us to isolate x, first we multiply both sides by 2. Okay, so that would give us 20 equals -5 plus x. To isolate x, we need to move this to the other side. No? So we add +5 to both sides. That would give us 20 plus 5 equals x. Your answer would still be letter C, 25. Okay, so letter C for number 7. Ligwakers, okay lang po yan. Move on lang, no? Importante sa actualet. Alam nyo na kung anong inyong magiging sagot. All right, number 8. Ayan, pahinga na tayo sa math. A secret word that must be entered into the computer before a person is allowed to get or change information is called what? Letter A, program. Letter B, statement. Letter C, password. Or letter D, input. What's your choice? Very easy. Ito, madali na lang. Okay, letter C. So again, we are looking for the secret word here that must be entered into the computer before a person is allowed to get or change information. Okay, so sometimes in an app, ginagamit din ito, no? Katulad ng sa Facebook, meron din kayo nito. Sa inyong email, meron din kayo nito, no? Sa inyong email na ginagamit sa PRC, meron din kayo nito. And of course, the correct choice here would be password. Okay, so that's a secret word, so that you can enter a computer, you can open an app, you can make changes in the data. Okay, so letter C, password, is the correct choice. We are not looking for program, statement, or input. Number 8, which of the following activities help reduce water pollution? Letter A, throwing only liquid number 9 na pala tayo. Throwing only liquid wastes. Letter B, cleaning with soap instead of detergents. Letter C, treating wastewater before it's discharged. Or letter D, using organic fertilizers in farms. Which one can reduce water pollution? This is also a very common question in the LET. Okay, so paulit-ulitin ito sa science part ng LET. So dapat ay alam nyo kung ano yung choice nyo dito. Okay, which of the following activities help reduce water pollution? And ang tumpak na choice niyo would be letter C. You have to treat your wastewater before you discharge it. No? So, not only liquid waste, cleaning with soap. Your soap is still detergent. No? So, magkaparehas lang naman sila. Organic fertilizers, if you have organic fertilizers, you use this in farms at pumunta siya sa sa bodies of water mo, it can cause eutrophication or hypertrophication. Dumadami yung mga lumot-lumot mo, no? So, hindi din siya makakatulong. So, letter C is our tumpak na choice. Treat wastewater before it's discharged. Okay? So, ititreat muna siya para when you discharge it, it should not be harmful anymore. Okay, number 10. Air, like food and water, is an essential element in human existence. Carried by the wind, polluted air called blank falls to earth, poisoning fish and destroying vegetation. Is this letter A, El Nino, letter B, La Nina, letter C, greenhouse, rain, or letter D, acid rain? Okay, what is our choice for question number 10?